Shalom, shalom, everybody. It's your brother Yaakov, Woodrow, whichever one you prefer. And this time we're going to talk about wait ye upon me, not by power, not by might, but by his spirit. Let's get into it. Zechariah chapter 4, verses 1 through 6. And the angel that talked with me came again and waked me, as a man that is wakened out of his sleep, and said unto me, What seest thou? And I have looked, and behold, a candlestick, all of gold, with a bowl upon the top of it, and the 7 lamps thereon, and the 7 pipes to the 7 lamps which are upon the top thereof, and 2 of the olive trees by it, one upon the right side of the bowls, and the other upon the left side thereof. So I answered and spake to the angel that talked with me, saying, What are these, my Lord? And the angel that talked with me answered and said unto me, Knowest thou not what these be? And I said, No, my Lord. Then he answered and said unto me, saying, This is the word of Yah unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by power, not by might, but by my spirit, saith Yah of hosts. Let's get that out of the good news. No, the New Living Translation this time. Then the angel who talked with me returned and woke me as though I had been asleep. What do you see now? He asked. I answered, I see a solid gold lampstand with a bowl of oil on top of it. Around the bowl are 7 lamps, each having 7 spirits with wicks. And I see 2 olive trees, one on each side of the bowl. Then I asked the angel, What are these, my Lord? What do they mean? Don't you know? The angel asked. No, my Lord, I replied. Then he said to me, This is what Yah says to Zerubbabel, Not by force, nor by strength, but by my spirit, says Yah of heaven's armies. Verse 7. Nothing, even a mighty mountain, will stand in Zerubbabel's way. It will become a level plain before him. And when Zerubbabel sets the final stone of the temple in place, the people will shout, May Yah bless it, may Yah bless it. Hebrew, it says, grace to it, grace to it. And another message came to me from Yah. Zerubbabel is the one who led the foundation of this temple, and he will complete it. So the same one who started it is going to finish it by the strength of the Most High. And then you will know that Yah of heaven's armies have sent me. That's how they will know. It might look rough and rocky along the way, but when everything work out the way the Most High says it's going to work out, then you'll know that the Most High was the one that sent them, just like it say in Ezekiel. Then you'll know that a prophet has been among you. Verse 10. Do not despise these small beginnings, for Yah rejoiceth to see the work begin. To see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand. So, don't despise the small beginnings. It might not look good at first. It might look phony. You might be on a social media platform. You might only have a couple followers here or there, but don't look down on that. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be discouraged because of that, because what the Most High got planned to happen, it's going to happen, regardless of what it might look like to us, regardless of what people might say. People might write you off. People might give up on you. People might discourage you, tease you, Trust me, I done been through it all. But whatever the Most High said is going to happen, that's what's going to happen, no matter what it looked like to us on the outside. He don't call the qualified. He qualifies those who he calls. Keep that in mind, everybody. Oh, and so the 7 lamps, or the 7 facets, Hebrew reads, these 7 represent the eyes of Yah that search all around the world. Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of Yah are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So make sure we doing the right thing, because he sees. Verse 11. Then I asked the angel, What are those 2 olive trees on each side of the lampstand? And what are the 2 olive branches that pour out golden oil through the gold tubes? Don't you know? He asked. No, my lord, I replied. Then he said to me, they represent the two anointed ones, or the two heavenly beings in Hebrew, sons of fresh oil, who stand in the court of Yah and of all the earth, and of the master Yah of all the earth. And from the record, Zerubbabel did complete, that's so we know, Zerubbabel did complete the temple. And we can find that in Ezra 5 and 2. So the prophecy that was given to Zechariah was fulfilled. His word, my pop used to always say, his word won't return back to him void. So whatever he say gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. You can take that to the bank. You can get more examples of that in Genesis 41 and 16. Let's read that. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, that more examples of, to be clear, not by power, not by might, but by the Spirit of the Most High. This is Genesis 41 and 16. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, it is not in me. Elohim shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace. Let's get that from the New Living Translation. It is beyond my power to do this, Joseph replied when Pharaoh wanted him to interpret his dream. But Elohim can tell you what it means and set you at ease. Set his mind at ease. This is 2 Samuel chapter 17, verses 46 and 47. This day will Yah deliver thee into my hand, and I will smite thee and take thine head from thee. This is King David talking to Goliath. And I will give the carcasses of the host of the Philistines this day to the fowls of the air and the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a mighty one, God, in Israel. Verse 47, and all of this assembly shall know that Yah, or as the New Testament, not the New Testament, the King James Version calls him the Lord, saveth, not with a sword and spear, for the battle is Yah's, and he will give you into our hands. So it ain't nothing that we doing that's making us get the victory. It's the Most High that determines that. This is the New Living Translation. Today Yah will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head. And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and the wild animals. And the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. And everyone assembled here will know that Yah rescues his people, but not with a sword and spear. This is Yah's battle. Like that song Yolanda Adams sang, the battle is not yours. It belongs to the Most High. And he will give you to us. This is from the Wisdom of Solomon and Apocrypha. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 16 verse 2. And this is talking about the children of Israel being healed after they had been stung. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 16 verse 2 once again. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Yah, which healeth all things. Common English Bible, going to start at verse 10. Yet not even the fangs of poisonous snakes were able to overcome your children. I'm sorry, I said stung, they actually were bitten. Let's start again. Yet not even the fangs of poisonous snakes were able to overcome your children, because your mercy traveled along with them and healed them. You did sting them, so yeah, you were stung, in order to remind them of the things that you had told them. But you came to their rescue quickly, so that they might not fall into a deep forgetfulness of your goodness toward them. Verse 12, it wasn't any herb or ointment that healed them, but your word alone, Yah, which heals everything. Verse 13, you have power over life and death. You lead people down to the gates of hell, and you bring them up again. Verse 14, humans can indeed kill by their evil, but they can't bring back the life that has expired or restore the spirit that has already been taken away. Let's go to Zephaniah. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yah, or the Lord in the King James Version. Wait on him. We not always supposed to just want to spring into action and jump. We supposed to wait for his word, wait for his instruction. Let's get that again. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yah, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. New Living Translation. Therefore be patient, says God. That's for me. That's why I said it so hard. Therefore be patient, says Yah. Soon I will stand and accuse these evil nations, for I have decided to gather the kingdoms of the earth and gather or pour out my fierce anger and fury on them. All the earth will be devoured by the fire of my jealousy. That's some scary stuff. So everybody under the sound of my voice, man, we need to get right so we can be on the right side of that things when that happens. And also, I just wanted to point out, he said the fire of my jealousy. And somebody said jealousy is only a female trait. I hear like a lot of content creators say that, that's talking to men and stuff like that. But the Most High said the fire of his jealousy. And Exodus 15:3 says, Yah, or the Lord, is a man of war. Yah is his name. So much for that. The bottom line, though, the Most High will deliver his people, and he will avenge. Say vengeance is his, he will repay. So he will avenge the ones who have been done wrong or who are continuing to be done wrong. It's up to him to do, not us. The Most High will deliver, not by power and might, not by somebody like, oh, you gonna take that? He just did that to you because he know you soft and you nice and you not gonna do nothing. You will try that with nobody like me because I got these hands. I got these hands. So some people go for things that's even bigger than hands, but a lot of times they end up getting caught in a trick bag doing that. They might get that 5 second, 1 minute, 1 hour even release or a couple days release that they did what they did, but it always come with a consequence and a repercussion. When the Most High act, ain't no consequences of repercussions because, like as a lot of females like to say or post now, who gonna check him? Who gonna check the Most High? So I'd rather wait on him. So bottom line, the Most High will deliver and avenge his people not by our power and might, but by his power and might. And it would benefit us nothing to try and do it ourselves and jump the gun, as people say. So until the next time, keep the commandments, stay in the word, stay in prayer, and stay vigilant. Very vigilant, because these are some critical times that we are living in. Much love to everybody. Shalom. And until next time, keep me in prayer, and I do the same for y'all. Love y'all. Shalom.